Zellweger back across to Sabrango. Shoots, looking for a stick there, and it's picked up by Gregg. His pass back splits Zellweger and Sabrango, and the puck's back down to the Canadian zone. Zellweger, lead pass for Joshua Watt. Montreal fifth-round pick, plays for Sherbrooke in the Quebec League, and now that long shot pinballs around in front. And it's kept alive. Great defensive play by McTavish. Bedard even shoots, pad save. Cozy, a great stop there, and the rebound blocked as well from McTavish. In comes Bedard again. Bedard centers a McTavish, a shot on goal. Blocker saved by Cozy. This in the corner is Bedard. Shoots at a sharp angle, and Cozy in
the back check, turning pucks over, and then a nice little pull through the legs. And he's just such a shooter. He looks for it every time, and that is two excellent saves from Cozy to get the party started for him. There's a nice little pull, and Bedard takes his chances from there every time, and that second shot actually hits.
Now chips it back ahead, the pass out of the reach of McTavish. Here's Waugh with it, slaps it back down to the Slovak zone, and quickly others Bedard, a centering pass that knocked away from McTavish. Bedard taken down behind the play, and the puck loose at center ice. Simon Gros looks in now for Slovakia, and Thompson plays it back around. Bedard, Waugh line comes back on.
They had the most offensive zone starts in game one. Over 50% of their shifts started in the offensive zone, trying to get them in offensive situations.
Now a centering pass, Bedard to McTavish, flips it back across, it bounced away from Waugh.
Be selfish there. You know what he's trying to do. He's got to be selfish there. Wait till it's 5-0, then throw the extra pass in.
Zellweger plays it back down. Slovaks had a wild game against Czechia, came back to tie it in the third period, then Czechia scored less than a minute after the game had been tied up as Bedard races to that loose puck. In comes Connor Bedard. McTavish, a sharp angle shot, and Cozy got a piece of that. Here's Bedard back with it. Bedard dancing at the top, flips it back across. What a pass to McTavish. Back for Bedard. In tight scores! They throw it around, and Bedard and McTavish with the chemistry.
That felt like Sedin to Sedin. Two guys playing by themselves with 8 other guys on the ice. McTavish and Bedard got something cooking. Here's the first one off the side of the net, outside of the post, as it's Bedard to McTavish. And then how about this two-man game? Working the top of the slot, little give and go. You draw in two, throw it to space, and then get open yourself. First it's Bedard draws two, gets it to McTavish. He draws two, gets it back to Bedard. And 2 games, 2 goals for the goal-scoring machine, Connor Bedard. It's pretty to watch.
And he points right at McTavish.
Thank you
for McTavish, moving in with Waugh.
Got a forward back there if he wants him.
Here's McTavish winding in. Bedard joins the rush. That pass misfired. And it's brought back out by Jakub Demek. Big hit there by O'Rourke. He took down Matej Kashlik.
Not very much.
Waugh waited for it. On comes McTavish along with Bedard as Waugh holds. And Petrovitsky plays it back across and moved down the ice by Kometz. Racing to it though is Jedlička, gets there first and against the icing. Now scooped back up by Thompson. Jedlička steamrolled Thompson. And Thompson goes right back at him. And here's Bedard with it. Connor Bedard rolls that ahead. Moves up with Waugh and McTavish. Up for Waugh, slides it back across. Fight broken up. Roman Fight plays it back around, but knocked down by Del Mastro. Back in the corner, Waugh. Plays that down to Bedard. The puck rolled away from him. Moved up by Stripaj. But Adam Stripaj can't clear it out. Sturback gets bottled up there by Bedard, who steps into him. And finally, the Slovaks will get it out as Dalibor Dvorsky, a top-rated pick for the upcoming draft, plays it across for Sturback. Dvorsky played for AIK Stockholm in the Swedish Allsvenskan last year, the Swedish second league, projected to be a top 10 pick in the NHL draft. Throw a 19-year-old. And the thing about this tournament is, in the men's world, in the NHL, they're men. And
so the deal with it a little bit better. That's a tough moment. It'd be a tough moment no matter when it happened, and you'll have to try to bounce back and figure it out.
Centering pass from McTavish. Back comes Bedard. That's stopped by Cozy. And Sabrango can't quite hold it at the line. Zellweger back across to Sabrango. Donovan Sabrango, the last couple of years with Grand Rapids of the American Hockey League. He's a Detroit third-round pick in 2020. 18-year-olds were allowed to play in the American League 2 years ago because the OHL wasn't playing. Petrovitsky works it back ahead, and Sabrango back on it. Knocked down by Petrovitsky. His dad.
The other part of this is Waugh would now like to be able to play in the middle.
Right, here he is. Shoots off the goalpost. Backhand shot. And a shot by Desnoyers.
Opportunity to score his first goal of the tournament, so he's out here in the third period looking for his first, and a little soft spot. That is a nice release. Good pass by Dufour. Kick it over to him. Gets a lot on it. Beats the goalie Bolo clean, but not the post.
Now brought in by Waugh. Flips it into Ostapchuk, and it's bouncing behind the goal. Ostapchuk centers it. Backhand shot. And the third period.
Probably his last shift.
Zellweger looks back. Chance for Waugh. In, scores. And Joshua Waugh gets one playing with McTavish.
Giving Dufour a little Quebec connection there, as they've been good in this third. And it's Waugh beating Petrovitsky to the front of the net. And make it no mistake. Keeping your feet moving, get there first. And if you recognize
Battles in the corner.
McTavish, like it's a big tournament in this offensively. 7 points?
Oh, there's a chance of a second goal. And that's a stop shot.
Yeah. Last 21 seconds, and he's able to just grab this loose puck and quick hands tuck it in.